My Community Project by Cindy Diaz. The problem. The teacher said, how can I integrate technology tools in my lesson to use as a whole group? I feel like I do not have enough learning time available to integrate more technology tools in my lessons. Student demographics are fourth grade students ages 9 to 10, consisting of 20 students in the classroom and some ESL students. This lesson is an English language arts lesson about story elements. The objectives are the following. Identify story elements in a text, including fairy tales. Review about story characters, traits, setting, plot, events, resolution. Create a fairy tale story using EduCreations. The main question students will answer is, what are the key story elements that will help you better understand a story? The technology tools that we will use are Smart Notebook, Powtoon, and EduCreations. Smart Notebook Express provides lesson plans and activities to use in the classroom. It includes a variety of ages and subjects, and it's an interactive way of teaching a subject. Powtoon. Powtoon is an animated video maker that grabs students' attention and makes lessons come to life. It's also great for student projects. EduCreations. With EduCreations, teachers can produce video lessons or search up video lessons on the site to teach about. Students can also create videos to show their knowledge about a topic, like this example right here. The first activity in the lesson is the introduction, reviewing story elements. Here's a standard for this part of the lesson. Students will need a copy of the presentation and a pencil to take notes. We will review elements in a story using Smart Notebook Express. Here's an example of a slide of the presentation. Students will come up to the board and click on the correct word that matches the description. Here's another example of another slide. It says drum roll please, click on the drum, and then we click on the drum and the activity keeps on going in a very interactive way. The second activity in the lesson is fairy tale elements. Powtoon. These are the standards that we will be using in this lesson. Use Powtoon to teach elements in a fairy tale. So Powtoon is an animated video teaching the subject. So for example here, the teacher comes out, says, hello, let's learn about the elements of a fairy tale. And it goes on to the next slide and using animated characters. Activity number 3 in the lesson is creating the fairy tale. So here is the standard for this part. Students will create their own fairy tale or recreate a traditional one. They're going to write a rough draft, self-edit, peer edit, and create a final draft using the elements in a fairy tale checklist. So here's an example of a one that's written, once upon a time, 100,000 years into the future of this small house atop a hill. And fairy tale checklist here that we will use. The assessment is a rubric and EduCreations video. So students will demonstrate they understand all the elements in a fairy tale by writing their own fairy tale. We will include all the story elements and fairy tale elements in the rubric. And then they will present their information learned and demonstrate their understanding about the topic using technology. So in this case, using the EduCreations website. Here is the rubric created using Ruby Star. Includes the title cover, title, writing process, characters, problems, setting, solution, spelling, and punctuation, organization, and creativity. The EduCreations fairy tale will look something like this. It has a pause button to play and pause. The student speaks throughout the video, text, pictures, their own drawings. So in conclusion, the lesson plan serves as an example of how the teacher can easily implement technology tools into her lesson. It improves learning, communication, and collaboration as a whole group, and it provides instruction as easy as searching for lesson plans about a topic and displaying it on the smartboard. I hope this lesson helps the teacher to for us as a solution for her problem. Thank you very much.